and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And yet another day of fog this morning.
Yes, once again, really dense fog this morning in the valleys. And then we'll warm up today, though. We'll actually be warmer today than yesterday. It's probably going to be the warmest day of the week.
And it was warm yesterday, so
yes,
it's going to be hot.
Yes, hot. Mid-80s it looks like, so perfect.
Yeah.
Let's take a look now at the fog this morning. We are expected to see dense fog through the morning, especially in the valley areas, not so much higher elevations. There was a lot of fog when I was driving in this morning on the arterial and at the bottom of the hill, but not so much on the hill to get up here. So valleys this morning looks to start to lift late morning, and we will be seeing the sun return. We'll also warm up a lot more today. We're starting out in the 50s, 57 degrees in Whitesboro and 56 degrees in Cooperstown, but we're expected to reach the mid-80s today. So we are very close to record-breaking high temperatures today. So we see fog this morning, but it's going to get very warm today, the mid-80s this afternoon. After today and tomorrow, we start to see some big changes ahead, especially for the weekend. So expect highs to be in the mid-80s today and some sun once this fog lifts. I will talk more about the weekend forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. For the first time in U.S. history,
the WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. We're starting out with fog again this morning, but we will clear up today to sunshine. A great day to spend outside. We'll be in the mid-80s. Another nice day tomorrow with sunshine. Will be near 80, so a little bit cooler tomorrow, but still nice and sunny. Friday actually looks dry for most of the day, so during the daytime, should be nice and dry. We don't see rain come in until just around dinner time, 6, 7 p.m. on Friday. But when that rain does come in, it will be widespread, and it will continue for most of the day on Saturday. We'll really start to cool down Saturday. Highs are just going to be near 60 degrees, and will be even cooler on Sunday. So this weekend is just looking like kind of gloomy. We are seeing widespread rain Saturday, near 60 degrees for the high temperature, so it's going to feel chilly outside. As for Sunday, we barely reached 50 degrees for the high temperature, and we will continue to see lake effect rain into the day Sunday. Gary.
Let's talk about today.
I know, today's a little bit better.
80s.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. Well, the pandemic era.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with fog once again this morning, but that will lift today, and we will be seeing a very warm and sunny day. So let's take a look at downtown Utica. As we can see, very foggy, especially in the valleys this morning. It was pretty foggy as I was driving in, not so much in higher elevations, so just be very careful when driving through low visibility. Our temperatures are in the 50s. We're a little bit warmer this morning. We have 55 degrees in Little Falls and in Big Moose, 57 degrees in Whitesboro. Looking to the south, 54 degrees in Norwich and in Hamilton. And our dew point is just around the same as the temperature. That's why we're seeing this very dense fog, especially in lower elevations this morning. It will continue to be pretty dense through later this morning upon sunrise, but once the sun rises, that's when it will start to burn off and lift. So by late morning, we should be getting a little bit better, kind of similar to yesterday. We are dry on our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. A big area of high pressure just sitting over us still, bringing us beautiful weather today. We are expected to see mostly sunny skies, and we're expected to really warm up today. We will remain sunny tomorrow with some clouds moving in Friday. Friday during the day actually looks fine to be outside. It's just going to be a little bit cooler, but it will be dry. Friday night is when we see that rain start to approach, and it's going to be widespread raining on Saturday with cloudy skies. So let's enjoy these next 2 days. It's going to get pretty hot today, I'll say. Our forecasted high is 85 degrees. Our record high for today is 86 degrees. That was set in 1891. So it's very close that we could be even reaching or beating this record today. So we will continue to see, but it's supposed to get really warm today. It's supposed to remain warm for tomorrow, highs near 80 and in the 70s on Friday, but big changes ahead. So after today, once we head into the weekend, it gets pretty chilly. We'll just be right near 50 degrees on Sunday. Very hard to reach 50 degrees on Sunday. So a big change is coming in for the weekend. The weekend just looks overall like not a good weekend. We are seeing really nice weather this week, but then Saturday, widespread rain comes in. It will be cloudy with highs just near 60. So a big change in that temperature. Even cooler Sunday, highs just near 50. And we see lake effect rain showers pick up on Sunday. So Saturday, it's that widespread rain from the cold front. Sunday, we will be seeing lake effect showers picking up after the cold front has moved through. So overall, a gloomy weekend. Make sure you enjoy these next few days. Today, it's actually going to get pretty hot. We'll already be in the upper 70s at noon, and we'll be in the mid 80s for the high temperature, very close to that record. Tonight, patchy fog is possible again. A low falls into the upper 50s. Tomorrow, we will be seeing another nice day with sunshine, but it's going to be a little bit cooler. Highs just in the low 80s tomorrow, but still really nice and sunny. So today, really nice, pretty warm, definitely summer-like, mid 80s with sunshine once the fog lifts. Fog is possible again overnight. And tomorrow is going to be nice, a little bit cooler, highs near 80. We see some rain coming in Friday evening, and that rain just continues into next week, Gary.
Head to the beach today.
Yes, definitely beach or pool day today. Same thing tomorrow, but then the weekend it's like winter, not winter coats, but like coats and stuff.
Yeah, what a difference it's going to be, that's for sure. Hannah, thanks. The time right now is 5:23. Still a half hour. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Just check this out right here.
Yes,
Man, it is foggy.
Yes, it is. When I was driving in, it was hard to see in some areas, especially like on the arterial and more like the valleys rather than higher elevations, because once we got up the hill here, it was fine.
And when it is foggy on this hill, it is dangerous because you can't see a thing.
Yes, definitely. So that's kind of the theme this morning. It's very low visibility when driving. So let's take a look now. It looks like the fog is going to remain dense for quite a bit here this morning. It's going to be similar to yesterday, where it's dense fog in the valleys and then not so much fog in higher elevations. Once we head into mid to late morning, once the sun rises, it will start to clear out, and we will be seeing sunshine today. Will really warm up. Already this morning, we're a little bit warmer. We have 57 degrees in Whitesboro and 56 degrees in Earlville. High temperatures today are actually expected to reach the mid 80s. So after some fog this morning, we really warm up with sunshine. A summer-like day is expected today. So make sure you enjoy it, because big changes coming in for the weekend. So today, expect sunshine once the fog lifts. We'll be in the mid 80s, and I will talk more about the weekend forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. We are following breaking news that is happening right now.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We're going to be very warm today, mid 80s, near 80 again tomorrow, and then we're slowly dropping. We'll be in the 70s on Friday with some extra cloud cover. Rain returns Friday night. It continues to rain this weekend, and it continues to cool down, just near 60 on Saturday, even cooler heading into Sunday, just near 50 degrees. So after these warm, sunny days this week, it's going to be a little bit gloomy for the weekend. We see widespread rain Saturday. We'll just be near 60. As for Sunday, lake effect rain does continue for the day, and we'll just be near 50, really cool on Sunday. So we are going to continue to see foggy mornings with sunshine in the afternoon over the next few days, but once again, that big cool down with that rain this weekend. Gary?
Let's enjoy today.
Yes.
Record heat.
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. Well, Hunter.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with fog once again this morning, but that will lift for a sunny and warm day today. Let's take a look at downtown Utica. Still very foggy, especially in the valleys this morning, so just be careful for low visibility when driving. It gets hard to see at times, but we're a lot warmer today. We're in the mid to upper 50s mostly, 57 degrees in Whitesboro, 55 degrees in Big Moose, and looking to the south, 57 degrees degrees in Cooperstown. With that dew point still within that same range of that temperature at 52 degrees, that's why we are seeing the fog development this morning. It looks to remain pretty dense, especially in the valleys. Through 8 a.m. once the sun rises, it will start to burn off and lift, and we should be seeing sunshine coming in by late morning. We are dry. This is our York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Big high pressure just sitting over right in the middle of us today. That will bring in really nice weather with sunshine, and it's going to be pretty warm today as well. Will remain sunny tomorrow with extra cloud cover moving in Friday. Friday during the day looks mostly dry and fine. It's Friday night that we start to see those rain showers come in, and we will be cloudy with rain on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. But let's enjoy today. It's going to be pretty warm. We have forecasted 85 degrees for the high temperature. The record high today is 86 degrees. That was set in 1891. So it is possible we reach that today or break it. So we'll keep you updated on that. So that is very possible today as we see sunshine and warm up this afternoon. And once again, today, tomorrow, still going to be nice and warm. 85 degrees expected today. Once we head into Saturday and Sunday, we'll really cool down. 50 degrees by Sunday. So big changes coming in. It's definitely going to feel more like fall heading into next week. We see a change in the weather pattern as well. We will be seeing rain. So a cold front comes in Saturday that brings widespread rain for the day. We'll just be near 60 degrees. Pretty chilly outside with that rain. Overall, gloomy conditions this weekend. Heading into Sunday, we'll cool down even more. Highs just near 50 degrees on Sunday. So a lot cooler. Going to feel chilly outside with cloudy skies and lake effect rain showers lingering left over on Sunday after that cold front has moved through. So enjoy the next few days. Today still going to be really nice. Once the fog lifts, we'll get pretty warm with highs in the mid-80s this afternoon. Then as we head into tonight, we'll drop into the 50s with patchy fog possible again. But tomorrow, another sunny day, a little bit cooler than today, but still warm. Highs are going to be near and in the low 80s tomorrow. So for today, sunny skies. Once the fog lifts, it's going to be really nice and it will warm up to the mid-80s. And tonight we'll just drop to the upper 50s with fog possible again. Tomorrow will be near 80, another nice day. Friday looks nice and dry during the day with rain coming in the evening. That rain continues through the weekend as we really drop in temperature, Gary.
Yeah, let's accentuate the positive, shall we?
Yes, today, tomorrow, even Friday during the day looks nice and fine.
We'll block off all the rest.
We will.
Hannah, thanks. Right now it is 5:50, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And look at that fog behind us. It is thick.
Yes, we are seeing dense fog this morning, especially in the valleys and lower elevations. That will lift and we'll be seeing sun and warmer weather today.
It's wild how it just keeps happening day after day after day.
Yes, fog in the morning and then sun in the afternoon.
We like it.
Yes. So let's take a look now at the fog this morning. It will continue to be dense in the valleys and lower elevations. It looks to last through just around sunrise. Once the sun rises, it will start to help burn it off, and we will see it lift with sunshine today. We'll be warmer today than yesterday. We're still starting out in the 50s, though. We have 57 degrees in Whitesboro and 56 degrees in Earlville, but we will be seeing that sun warm us up to the mid-80s possible today. So after some fog this morning, we will be seeing sunshine and a very warm day today. So make sure you enjoy still these next few days because big changes coming in for the weekend. So expect sunshine today once the fog lifts. Highs are going to be in the mid-80s. I will talk a little bit more about the weekend forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. For the first time in U.S.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. Fog this morning, but we will be seeing sunshine today. A great day to spend outside. We'll actually reach the mid-80s today, so it's going to get pretty warm. Tomorrow will be nice as well with highs in the low 80s with sunshine. And during the day on Friday should be fine. We are just going to be seeing extra cloud cover and will be a little bit cooler in the 70s, but it's going to be dry during the day on Friday. Rain waits to come in until Friday evening, but when it does come in, it will be widespread. We continue to see rain into Saturday. Most of the day, it's going to be rain raining, and it will be widespread and will really start to cool down. So for the rest of this week, we'll still be in the 80s, 70s on Friday. Saturday, highs just near 60. So it's going to start to feel pretty chilly on Saturday with that widespread rain with cloudy skies. We continue to see lake effect rain on Sunday after that cold front moved through, and it's a lot cooler. Highs are just going to be near 50 degrees on Sunday. So a chilly weekend with rain, a change in the weather pattern. Gary?
Those football players better get ready.
Yes, it's going to be chilly.
What a difference. Hannah, thanks.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with fog this morning, but that will lift for sunshine and warm weather again today. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. Pretty foggy in the valleys here this morning, not so much higher elevations, but just be careful. It could become dense at times, making it hard to see when driving. Our skywatchers mostly have us in the 50s this morning. We have 51 degrees in Old Forge and in Westdale, 56 degrees in New Hartford. Taking a look to the south, we have 55 degrees in Milford and 53 degrees in Edmiston. We are seeing that fog because that dew point is right around that temperature this morning, 52 degrees for that dew point. So the fog continues to be dense, especially in the valleys through sunrise. Once the sunrise, it will start to clear it out. The fog will start to lift, so by late morning, it should be sunny at that time. We are dry on our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar, and again today, beautiful weather thanks to a big area of high pressure sitting over us, bringing us sunshine, and will really heat up today. Will remain sunny tomorrow as well. Extra cloud cover approaches Friday due to our next cold front moving in, but most of the day on Friday will be dry. It's just Friday night we do see those clouds and rain showers come in, and it will remain cloudy and rainy for the weekend. But let's enjoy today. It's going to be pretty warm. Our forecasted high is expected to reach 85 degrees. The record high for this year set in 1891, or for this day, is 86 degrees. So it is possible we reach that record high today, maybe even break it. So we'll continue to watch today, but it looks to get pretty hot today. And make sure you enjoy it because big changes coming ahead. After today, we'll continue to drop. We'll be near 80 tomorrow. We'll be in the 70s Friday, near 60 Saturday, and just near 50 Sunday. So a big drop in temperature after today is coming, especially for the weekend. It's going to feel a bit chilly, just a gloomy weekend with clouds. We are going to be seeing rain that's widespread on Saturday from the cold front. The cold front moves through by Sunday, but leftover lake effect rain continues, and it's going to be even cooler and breezy. So overall, very chilly weekend, gloomy with rain. So on our Skycast today, we'll warm up. It's going to feel a lot like summer. We'll be in the mid-80s this afternoon with sunshine after this fog lifts. Tonight, we'll just drop to the upper 50s, but fog is possible again. And as for tomorrow, we'll be a little bit cooler, but still warm. Summer-like temperatures will be near and in the low 80s with sunshine. So today is our warmest day of the week. Mid-80s is expected. Sunshine once this fog does lift this morning. Tonight, we'll drop to the upper 50s with fog possible once again. And tomorrow will be near 80, another nice day. Friday during the day looks dry. We'll be in the 70s with rain coming in Friday evening. Widespread rain continues for the weekend as it really cools down. Gary?
This could be the last hurrah, huh?
I think it is, unfortunately. I love the summer weather, so it's going to really cool down.
Yeah, we're going to hit a record today, I think.
Hopefully.
Hannah, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on again. And thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And just how hot are we going to get?
So it looks like we'll reach the mid-80s today. Our record high for this day from 1891 is 86.
Oh,
so
my.
Our forecasted high is 85, so it's really close to
We're
that.
going to shatter it.
Hopefully. So let's take a look now. This morning, though, we're still seeing some fog. It will start to lift once the sun rises, but it is pretty dense, especially in the valleys and in lower elevations. Once again, starts to lift when the sun rises, and we should be seeing some sunshine by late morning. Our temperatures are in the 50s. We have 57 degrees in Whitesboro, 55 degrees in Cooperstown, but once again, really hot today. Highs are expected to reach the mid-80s after some sun comes in after fog this morning. So it's going to be really warm today. It's going to be nice tomorrow as well, but we do see some big changes coming in for the weekend. So enjoy these next few days. We are going to be hot today. It'll feel like summer as we reach the mid-80s. I will talk a little bit more about the weekend forecast coming up, Gary.
Anna, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. We are following.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. It's going to get pretty hot today. We'll reach the mid-80s after the fog lifts this morning and we see some sun. Tomorrow is going to be nice as well. We'll be in the low 80s. And Friday during the day looks dry. We'll be in the 70s, so we will drop a little bit in temperature. Friday night is when that rain arrives. It will really cool us down the weekend with that cold front, and the rain will continue for Saturday and Sunday. Overall, gloomy weekend. Will just be near 60 Saturday with widespread rain from the cold front. Sunday, lingering lake effect rain showers, and will just be near 50 degrees. We do see a change in the weather pattern, but we're still seeing foggy mornings and sunshine in the afternoon. But once we head into the weekend, big cool down with the change in this pattern of sunshine. Gary?
It's October, though, right?
Yes, I guess so.
Hannah, thanks. Well, Hunter Biden, son of President.
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some patchy fog still this morning, but that will lift for a warm and sunny day today. Let's take a look at downtown Utica. We can see that fog starting to lift this morning. It still could be dense in areas, especially in lower elevations and the valleys, so just be careful when driving, but this is starting to lift at this point. We are a little bit warmer this morning. We're mostly in the 50s according to our sky watchers. 51 degrees in Old Forge and Westdale, 53 degrees in Clinton, and looking to the south, we have 56 degrees in Cooperstown, Westford, and in Lawrence, with that dew point very close to that temperature, 52 degrees for that. That is why we are seeing that dense fog development, especially in the valleys this morning. It will start to lift when the sun rises, and then by late morning, it should clear out with that sunshine coming in, really warming us up today. Highs are going to be near the mid-80s. We are dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, thanks to this big area of high pressure sitting over us today, bring in this beautiful summer-like weather. We continue to see this weather into tomorrow and then even into Friday a little bit. So Nala and her neighbor Rusty this morning, super excited about that. But Rusty is a little bit confused why he can't see Nala because of the fog. The good news is once the fog lifts, they'll be able to see each other and sunbathe together in that nice sunshine. Our record high for this day was set in 1891. It's 86 degrees, and we do have forecasted 85 degrees for today. So we will be really close to that record high for today. So we'll keep you updated on that, but it does look to get pretty warm. A really nice day ahead, but there are some big changes ahead. So today is going to be our warmest day of the week. We'll be in the mid-80s. After today, we'll slowly start to cool down, but we'll be just near 50 degrees for the high temperature by Sunday. So with this cold front coming in for the weekend, it really cools us down. We'll just be near 60 degrees Saturday with widespread rain from the cold front. The cold front does move through by Sunday, but will still be much cooler. We'll be just near 50 degrees for the high temperature, and lake effect rain does linger around for Sunday. So overall, just a gloomy, chilly, and wet weekend ahead. So make sure you enjoy these next few summer-like days before it does come to an end. Today, it is possible we reach the mid-80s, and it's possible we reach that record, so we'll keep you updated on that. It's going to be sunny and warm once the fog lifts this morning. Tonight, it is possible to see fog again with the low in the upper 50s. Tomorrow, it's still going to be a nice and warm day. We'll reach near and in the low 80s with some sunshine. So for today, sunshine comes in after this fog. We'll reach the mid-80s, a beautiful summer-like day ahead. Tonight, we'll drop into the upper 50s with fog development possible once again. And tomorrow, another nice day. Highs are going to be near 80. Friday looks nice and dry for most of the day as well. We'll be in the 70s with some rain coming in Friday evening. The rain continues for Saturday. It will be widespread with lake effect showers on Sunday. A big cool down, Gary.
Let's set a record today, shall we?
Yes, before the cool down. I would love that.
Hannah, thanks. America's latest celebrity romance.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And it is still fall, right?
Yes, I think so.
But it feels like
summer.
Wow.
Today we're expected to reach the mid-80s, so pretty hot this afternoon. It should feel nice.
Yeah, record-breaking.
Yes, possibly. Our record high for this year is 80, or for this day is 86. So it's possible.
Yeah, we might beat it.
So let's take a look now at the fog this morning. We are just seeing some dense fog this morning, especially in the valleys and in lower elevations. So just be careful of low visibility when driving. But by the time the sun rises, it should start to lift, and in late morning we should be seeing some sunshine. We're starting out in the 50s, 57 degrees in Whitesboro, 54 degrees in Little Falls and in Cooperstown. But once again, once that sun comes out, we'll warm up quickly. We are expected to reach the mid-80s again today after some fog this morning. Very hot and well above average for this time of year. So make sure you enjoy it, because we are seeing some big changes ahead for the weekend. So today, sunshine once the fog lifts, mid-80s are expected, and I will talk a little bit more about that weekend forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks, and don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. For the first time in
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some fog this morning, but that will lift for sunshine today. Let's take a look at the Cavity Tower camera. So we can see clear skies above the fog, but see these lower level clouds on our camera completely blocking the city of Utica this morning. And then here's a look at downtown Utica. It's not as bad as it was earlier. It is lifting at this point, but it still is foggy. So just be careful of that this morning. Our sky watchers have us in the 50s this morning. We have 51 degrees in Old Forge and Westdale, and 56 degrees in Mohawk and New Hartford. Looking to the south, 53 degrees in Edmiston, and that dew point's right around 52 degrees. When the temperature and the dew point are the same, that's where we see fog development. It is going to start to lift now that the sun is starting to rise, and by late morning we should be seeing sunshine. We are dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Thanks to a big area of high pressure sitting over us today, we will continue to see nice sunny weather today, and it's going to get pretty warm. We have forecasted 85 degrees today. The record high on this day set in 1891 was 86 degrees, so we'll be pretty close to this record high today. We'll let you know if we beat it, but we're going to be pretty close to that today as it does get very warm. But there are going to be some changes in the weather pattern come the weekend. Today is our warmest day of the week in the mid-80s. We'll drop to the low 80s tomorrow and the 70s on Friday, but then Sunday, just near 50 degrees. A big change is coming in due to a cold front moving through Saturday. This cold front will bring widespread rain Saturday and will just be near 60 degrees. We see lake effect showers continuing into Sunday, even cooler with highs just near 50 degrees. So enjoy these next few days as it's warm and sunny. The last kind of stretch of summer-like weather will be in the mid-80s here today with sunshine, and tonight will drop to the upper 50s with patchy fog possible once again. Tomorrow, another nice day, sunshine with high temperatures reaching near and in the low 80s. So for today, once this fog lifts, we will be seeing sunshine and we'll get pretty warm. It's going to feel hot this afternoon as we reach the mid-80s, but then we do see some fog development again tonight. Tomorrow, we will be seeing sunshine again with highs near and in the low 80s. It is going to be another nice day tomorrow, and Friday looks nice as well. We'll be in the 70s with some cloud cover coming in, but that rain does hold off until Friday evening due to that cold front. The cold front moves through Saturday. It cools us down. We'll be just near 60 with widespread rain. Lake effect showers pick up on Sunday, just near 50, much cooler on Sunday, and that rainy, cool pattern continues into next week.
Meteorologist Hannah Evans. And Hannah, this could be a record-breaking day, right?
Yes, we are going to be getting very warm today and very close to the record high this year because we are seeing sunshine. Here's a look at our Mesna cameras. Not a cloud in the sky. The fog from this morning has lifted, and we will continue to warm up. We're already in the upper 70s right now, 77 degrees at the temperature being measured at the Gervais Park Airport in Rome. With sunshine, it actually does feel a little bit warmer too because it is quite muggy outside. So it's going to feel like summer for today. Sunshine. We have a forecasted high of 85 degrees and the record high for this day on our records is 86 degrees. So we may break that today. The sunshine continues for the next couple of days, but we are going to be seeing some changes ahead. So make sure you enjoy today. It gets pretty warm. We'll be in the mid-80s with sunshine. I will talk a little bit more about the weekend forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Pope Francis presided over
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking nothing but sunshine this afternoon and will continue to warm up to a summer-like day today. Let's take a look at Oneonta. We can see here beautiful blue skies, not a cloud in the sky at this point. We are continuing to expect sunshine for the rest of the day as highs reach the mid-80s. Our sky watchers already have us in the upper 70s at this point, 79 degrees already in Old Forge and 78 degrees in Clinton. Our highs today once again expected to reach the mid-80s and we will remain dry. This is our York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still, thanks to this area of high pressure lingering over us, giving us this really beautiful weather. Definitely more summer like today rather than the beginning of October. I know Nala and her neighbors are happy. Today she's saying hi to Rusty. They couldn't really see each other this morning because of the fog, but they can now see each other. They're sunbathing together in the sunshine and soaking up that warmth because things are going to change ahead. So today our forecasted high is 85 degrees. Our record high set all the way back in 1891 is 86 degrees. So it is possible we reach near this record today or even beat it, because at this point we're already near 80 degrees and it is going to continue to remain sunny today. So we'll keep you updated on that. Today is going to be our warmest day of the week though. We slowly start to cool down after this. It'll still be nice tomorrow and for Friday, but then heading into weekend it gets really chilly. Sunday highs are just going to be near 50 degrees, so a 35-degree temperature difference, and there will be a change in the sunny weather pattern. Looks like rain does come in. So a cold front approaches Friday night, brings in some rain, and widespread rain continues for Saturday along with cloudy skies, breezy conditions, highs just near 60. It will be windy on Sunday, and although that cold front has moved through, it leaves behind these windy conditions, cloudy skies, and it fuels lake effect rain showers as well. Once again, highs just near 50 for Sunday, so a big cool down coming in along with a change in the sunny weather pattern. We will start to see some rain. So make sure you enjoy today. We'll be pretty warm, possibly record breaking with sunshine, and tonight we'll drop into the upper 50s with patchy fog possible once again. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit cooler than today, but still really nice. We will be seeing sunshine and highs near and in the low 80s for tomorrow. So for today, expect really pleasant conditions. We're warm. Highs are going to be in the mid-80s, definitely feeling like August rather than October. Tonight we'll drop into the 50s with patchy fog possible again. But we do have another nice day tomorrow, and it is going to be pretty nice on Friday. We'll be dry for the day. We'll be in the 70s, but we do see clouds increase and some rain coming in Friday evening. The rain continues to be widespread Saturday. We'll continue to cool down with rain Sunday, and we'll continue to be cool with rain next week. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. 5 people were shot last night on the campus of Moore. Get the weather in this half hour. Once again, here is meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are once again tracking a beautiful day today with sunshine, and we'll continue to heat up as we reach the 80s. Let's take a look at our Mesonet cameras. Not a cloud in the sky across all of central New York. Beautiful blue skies. We are continuing to see sunshine and we're continuing to warm up. Right now we're measuring 77 degrees at the Gervais Park Airport in Rome. It even feels a little bit warmer because it's a little bit muggy outside. Feeling a lot more like August rather than the beginning of October today. So a summer-like day is expected with sunshine continuing over the next few days. So make sure you enjoy it because we see big changes ahead for the weekend. So today, sunny skies, highs in the mid-80s, a nice day outside, and I will talk more about the weekend forecast coming up, Gary.
Anna, thank you. A tour bus plunged from a
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking nothing but sunshine this afternoon, and we're going to get pretty warm today. Let's take a look now at Oneonta. We can see beautiful blue skies, not a cloud in the sky, and it is going to remain another nice day today. Definitely feeling a lot more like summer rather than fall. Our sky watchers already have us near 80 degrees here this afternoon, 79 degrees in Old Forge and 78 degrees in Clinton. We are expected to reach the mid-80s for today, well above average for this time of year. We are dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We will remain dry again today thanks to high pressure. It will give us another nice day tomorrow, and it will be okay on Friday before things do change this weekend. But for today, it is possible we reach or even beat the record high. We have forecasted 85 degrees for today, and the record high on this day set all the way back in 1891 was 86 degrees. So it is possible we reach that or even beat that today because we're already pretty warm here this afternoon, and it will continue to warm up as we continue to see sunshine. So today is going to be our warmest day of the week. After today gradually cools down. It will still be nice tomorrow and Friday, but for the weekend it gets pretty chilly. We see a 35-degree temperature change by Sunday. Highs are just going to be near 50 degrees. So make sure you enjoy these next few days if you do like the warm weather, because that cooler weather is going to come back in. A cold front approaches Friday evening that does bring in rain Friday night. The rain continues into Saturday, and it looks widespread. Cloudy and breezy. Overall, just a chilly, gloomy day with highs just near 60. Sunday, even cooler, highs just near 50. The cold front will be out by Sunday, but that cold front will have left behind windy conditions, cloudy skies, and it does onset some lake effect rain for Sunday. So this weekend is looking gloomy. It's looking a lot cooler, so make sure you enjoy these next few days while we have it. We'll reach the mid-80s today with sunshine. Tonight we'll drop to the 50s with patchy fog possible once again. Tomorrow is going to be another nice day. Not as warm as today, but still nice and sunny with highs near and in the low 80s. So for today, it's possible we reach or even break that record if we hit over 86, but we're at 85 degrees for our forecasted high right now. Pretty warm, especially for October. Tonight, some patchy fog with the low in the 50s. Tomorrow, we will still be really nice. Highs are going to be near and in the low 80s. We see some rain come in Friday evening. So Friday, most of the day looks dry. Friday evening, the chance of some rain. That rain's widespread for Saturday, with lake effect showers continuing on Sunday as we really cool down.
Meteorologist Bill Curtis, is it October or July? I'm not sure.
It's a record-breaking day.
Yes.
We hit 87 degrees. Wow. We couldn't do that in August, Kristen, but we could do this in October. Our warmest day in August, by the way, 84. That record goes back to 1891, 86 degrees. So again, that is quite a feat today. It does not happen very often, even just to hit 80, but to get up to 87 is quite remarkable. We're sitting at 86 degrees. We have some humidity in the air. That also means we'll have patchy fog as we cool off tonight. Now, live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's looking pretty quiet out there. We do cool off quickly. That is the benefit of this time of the year. The sunset is about 6:30, so it is going to cool off in a hurry and become a lot more comfortable tonight as, again, some patchy fog develops. Sunshine, warm tomorrow, not quite as warm as today. We've got some big changes ahead. This evening, temperatures in the 70s. It turns a lot more comfortable as we head towards sunset. Again, we're tracking a stark contrast in the weather by Sunday compared to what's out there today. Look at that forecast is coming out. Kristen, back to you.
Oh, but 87 degrees. And I missed it because I was at work.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A sunny and very warm afternoon across central New York. We broke the record high temperature at Griffiths and Rome, 87 going down in the record books today. Despite the warmth, the leaves are still changing. We're still moving full speed ahead with fall across upstate New York. This picture from Gale in Remsen, beautiful colors. The sunshine, the very pleasant weather has given many folks a great chance to get out and enjoy the fall color, which has been extremely vibrant north of the Mohawk Valley. The Adirondacks in peak condition this week. Things will be changing in a hurry up there, though, by the weekend. 87 for the high today. We are going to see a dramatic drop in the temperature. By Sunday, we plunge. We're down into the 40s Sunday afternoon. We actually lowered the high temperature compared to yesterday. It's trending in that direction. In addition to the drop in temperature, we're going to see a significant change in the weather. Clouds, rain, and wind to accompany those temperatures here as we head into Sunday. Get ready for fall, which is a lot more typical here compared to what we're experiencing out there today. Live look outside, nice and dry across the region on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Sunshine, again, just beautiful weather. It is very warm, but it's also very pleasant, and it will be nice here heading into tonight. We do get a chance to cool off. Fog first thing tomorrow morning. Been dealing with that for the past several mornings, and we'll be seeing that again tomorrow morning. Utica, 85 degrees, Little Falls, 84. Sherburne, 84. Cooperstown, 86. Skanevis with 84 degrees. The drop happens Saturday. That's when that strong cold front arrives. It will be in the low 60s, and again, much cooler weather to follow. A cold front will approach from the west, and it will kick out the summer warmth here in central New York. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight, clear skies. Fog develops late, overnight lows in the upper 50s. Sunshine tomorrow, another beautiful day. Not quite as warm, but still very summer-like with high temperatures near 80. Tomorrow night, more patchy fog develops. Clouds thicken up on Friday. Looking at temperatures Friday afternoon in the low 70s. There will likely be some rain late Friday, and that could impact high school football games too. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. Mostly clear tonight, patchy fog developing, a low of 58. Tomorrow, sunshine, another pleasant day with a high temperature of 80. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Yeah, big changes here. Saturday, rain, 61. 48 on Sunday, a good day to be inside. Columbus Day looking cloudy and wet, 50 degrees. We do warm up, but only up to 57, which, I mean, after Sunday will feel nice, but not like these 80s.
All right, Bill, thank you. Former President Trump was best. Bill Curtis. We're going to go from healthy salads to ice cream.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, it's all about balance.
Yeah, let's do the unhealthy food tonight. Ice cream. I know a lot of ice cream shops have floated us up to this for the season, but maybe just going to the grocery store and grabbing a little bit. If you are going to be enjoying a nice summer evening, we're looking at temperatures in the 80s. It does cool off quickly this time of the year as we head towards sunset, which is less than an hour from now. Temperatures will cool off pretty quickly. We also are still in mowing season. That won't be around for much longer, but if you do need to cut the lawn, tomorrow, Friday look to be pretty decent days, especially early Friday. And I encourage you to get it done sooner than later because a big change in the weather pattern begins Saturday, and it's going to turn wet. Our mowcast, by the way, is brought to you by Clinton Tractor. Dry conditions outside, and it stays quiet across the region. Great weather to walk the dog. Temperatures will cool off quickly this evening. Tonight's featured dog, Cash from Cassville. Again, temperatures in the 70s this evening if you want to be part of this Hail to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. We are tracking much cooler weather ahead. A look at the forecast that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
2 final names to pull for bonus prize.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A beautiful day. Very warm. We broke the record high. The leaves still changing despite the warmth, despite the fact that it still feels like summer. Have a look at this gorgeous shot. Patrick Dutcher taking this in Russia along the West Canada Creek. That is a great shot. And we're looking at peak color in the Adirondacks over the next couple of days. If you haven't had a chance to see the foliage in the Adirondacks, if you're looking at or planning on going up there this weekend, it's too late. The leaves are going to be falling off the trees in a hurry with wind and rain in the forecast for, again, just the Adirondacks. The Mohawk Valley, the higher elevations locally, we'll still see lots of great color here, so no worries there. Big changes ahead. We brought the roller coaster out just to be more dramatic about it. 87 is the high today. And then by Sunday, we're down to 48. That is a pretty remarkable drop in the temperature. Almost 40 degrees, 40-degree difference between today's high and what we're expecting on Sunday. And then in addition to what we will be seeing not only in the 40s Sunday, but we have rain, the wind, and cloud cover to go with that. Welcome to fall. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, pretty quiet across the region. A gorgeous day, a gorgeous sunset taking place. This is a live look over downtown Utica. Going to bed tonight, open up the windows, cool off the house. Things cool off in a hurry. That is the benefit of this time of the year. We'll drop down into the upper 50s, so if it's too uncomfortable now, just wait a few hours. Clinton 86, Micah New Hartford 79, Gray 78, Old Forge 82, Cooperstown 80, Westford 80 degrees, Worcester checking in with 84. Dry conditions continue across the Northeast. We've got another couple of days that'll be nice and warm before a cold front arrives. That is going to kick out Tropical Storm Philippe, which will be moving to the north. This does play a secondary role in our local weather by Sunday by bringing us wind. Not hurricane force wind, but just a windy day as it weakens and moves to our north. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Clear skies. Watch out for some fog overnight. We're down into the upper 50s. Lots of sunshine Thursday. A beautiful day. Temperatures will not be quite as warm, but we'll still make it to 80 degrees. Dry weather continues into early Friday before rain arrives late in the day. Mostly clear, patchy fog, low of 58 tonight. Tomorrow, beautiful day, mostly sunny, 80. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Rain showers return late Friday, 71. Widespread rain Saturday, 61. It's a windy and chilly day Sunday, 48 for the high. Columbus Day, we're up to 50. Still looking at rain showers on Tuesday into the upper 50s, a slow warming trend by Wednesday. We'll be right back.
First look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
We broke the record today, 87 degrees, the high temperature officially at Griffiths. It breaks a very old record. 1891 is today's record high where it was. That was 86 degrees. It's very rare to get this warm this late in the season, and we will not be able to sustain this. We'll see warm temperatures tomorrow, but not quite this warm. 82 degrees is the current temperature. We do cool off quickly this evening, and that is the benefit of this time of the year. So if it's a little too warm right now, it's uncomfortable, just give it a few hours. You can open up the windows and cool off the house, looking dry across the region. Patchy fog develops tonight like it has over the past several nights. Sunshine, warm tomorrow, and not quite this level of warmth. We've got some big changes ahead, too, especially as we head into the weekend. Pleasant this evening, temperatures in the 70s. We are tracking that big drop in the temperature as we head into the weekend. Look at the forecast that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
It was very loud outside Congressman Brandon.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
What a day across Central New York. 87 for the high. That has been warmer than August. Our warmest day in August, only 84. And we've had strings of sunny days in a row to go along with the very warm weather. The leaves continue to change despite the warmth. They're moving full steam ahead. We've seen absolutely spectacular fall color across the Adirondacks. This picture taken from by Tanya in Old Forge. That is that's a postcard shot right there. We love seeing these pictures. They've got a lot more on Facebook. A lot of folks submitting pictures. Continue to do that. We do appreciate sharing those. Big changes ahead. Today's high of 87 is going to feel like a distant memory come Sunday as we run straight into the fall season here in Central New York. And while the sunny, warm days might remind you of fall, the reality of fall is more like days on Sunday. We're going to see clouds, rain, and quite a bit of wind with that on Sunday. Again, a much cooler day and cooler stretch of weather is right around the corner. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, nice and dry. Lovely sunset in downtown Utica taking place right now. We will see clear skies this evening. International Space Station not visible tonight, but it will be tomorrow night. We'll keep you posted on that. Going to bed tonight, open up the windows. If it's too uncomfortable, you put the air conditioner away. The nice thing about this time of the year is we do cool off quickly after sunset, so it will become a lot more comfortable in the next couple of hours. We'll drop down into the 50s tonight. Gray, 78 degrees. Old Forge, 82. Inlet, 81. Getting into the 80s in the Adirondacks, even in the summertime, could be a struggle, but to do that in October, that is just does not happen very often. Cooperstown, 80. Whitesboro, 86. And Eaton with 83. A cold front will eventually move in from the west and put an end to this really warm weather, and that'll start on Saturday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Patchy fog develops like it has over the past several nights. We'll see that first thing tomorrow morning. Temperatures start out in the 50s. Another warm day tomorrow, not quite as warm as today. We'll make it into the upper 70s to near 80. Still a nice day. More patchy fog develops tomorrow night. Clouds thicken up on Friday. Friday, we expect to see some rain late in the day as a cold front approaches. Still pretty warm Friday with high temperatures in the low 70s. Mostly clear tonight, patchy fog, 58 for the low. Another nice day tomorrow. Again, not quite as warm, but still nice, 80 for the high. Rain arrives late Friday, 71. Saturday, widespread rain, 61, and it gets chilly on Sunday, 48. Then we very slowly start to warm up into early next week.
It's going to be a shock to our system.
It is, yes.
All right, Bill, thank you. Still to come here on News Channel 2 at 6, we're talking Syracuse football and the...
For a first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Bill, it was hot today.
It was. We broke the record high for today's date. The leaves are still changing, though. They don't seem to care. This picture from Nicole Brundage, Glimmerglass State Park. We've been getting so many great pictures from folks. We really appreciate them. Nice weather will be sticking around for about another day or so before big changes will be taking place as we head into the weekend. We've got a big drop in temperature if you haven't already heard. Current temperature is 65 degrees. It is cooling off. Our high today, 87. That breaks the record high set back in 1891, which was 86. It's not very often that we get that warm this late in the year. And it looks like we won't do it again tomorrow. It'll be a warm day, just not quite as warm as today. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look pretty quiet. We'll see more fog develop tonight, but I encourage you to open up the windows, cool off the house. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 50s. Another warm day tomorrow before things really start to change later this week. A look at the forecast is coming up. Mark, back to you.
All right, thank you, Bill. The U.S. hosts
Most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Fall continues to arrive in central New York despite the warm weather. This picture from Tanya in Old Forge, just a stellar shot. We are seeing lots of sunshine and those fall colors really showing up in the Adirondacks. If you haven't had a chance to enjoy the colors up north, you are running out of time because we have some big changes in the weather, and that's going to create some wind and some rain and likely start knocking the leaves down off the trees up north. Big changes ahead. Today's high 87, the warmest we've been this late in the season in a long time. You've got to go back to the 1940s before we've seen temperatures this warm this late in the season. Today's record high 87 breaks a very old record of 86 degrees set back in 1891. We're going to see a big plunge. Big change in the weather. Look how dramatic it gets here. Sunday's high only 48. It's almost a 40-degree drop in temperature, and it will certainly feel like that by Sunday afternoon. We've got clouds, wind, and rain to go along with that, which is a lot more reminiscent of fall here in central New York, especially late fall. As we start heading into October, we'll see a lot more days like that. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's quiet. The weather looks really nice, and it is cooling off despite such a warm day. We're already down into the 60s, so you can open up the windows and cool off the house. We're warm again tomorrow, just not quite as warm as today, high of 80. We'll start to notice some cooler weather Friday, 71 degrees, still a pretty nice day. And then you can see how things change. Saturday is the day that cold front arrives, and we'll be in the 60s, and in the wake of that, yes, upper 40s Sunday, low 50s Monday and Tuesday. And so you look at the radar and satellite image, a cold front approaches from the west, and that is what's going to create the change in the weather. That's also going to help push Tropical Storm Philippe generally out to sea. This makes landfall in Maine. This does play a secondary role in our local weather heading into Sunday and Monday as that storm becomes what's called extratropical. In other words, it loses all of its tropical characteristics. It does start to bring us some rain here as we head into Sunday and Monday. Storm Tracker 2 skycasts tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 50s. We will see more patchy fog tomorrow morning, so be on the lookout for that. Like the past several mornings, it lifts by about 9 to 10 a.m. We'll see plenty of sunshine tomorrow afternoon, temperatures close to 80 degrees. Tomorrow night, patchy fog again. On Friday, we're expecting mostly cloudy skies, and again, just not quite as warm, temperatures near 70 degrees, with a chance for rain showers late in the day. Mostly clear, patchy fog forms tonight, low of 58. Fog gives way to sunshine tomorrow, a beautiful day with high temperatures near 80. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, we're looking at much cooler weather here as we head into the weekend and beyond. Saturday, widespread rain, 61. Rain continues on Sunday. It is a chilly day and also windy. Wind continues into Columbus Day with highs near 50.
Yeah, it's looking like you got to enjoy it while you can.
Yes.
Just like Bill said, because that is going to drop significantly by Sunday.
Big shock. Yeah.
Yikes. All right, well, coming up next, how Taylor Swift first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Bill, I thought fall started almost 2 weeks ago, and we're still getting weather in the 80s.
Yeah, so warm today. The leaves don't care. They're still looking pretty. We hit 87, by the way, for the high. So this is one of the warmest days that we've had. Broke the record, by the way. Take a look at this beautiful photo, though. Nicole Brundage, this was Glimmerglass State Park. Stunning photos, and we absolutely appreciate them. There's a lot more on Facebook. We've been posting them throughout the week, and can't tell you how much we appreciate folks sending them in. Keep them coming. We love sharing them, and we'll talk more about fall colors here in just a bit. Current temperature is 67 degrees. It's still really warm outside, although it has cooled off 20 degrees since earlier this afternoon. We have clear skies and a light wind from the east. Clear skies continue tonight. We expect fog to develop again as we head into tomorrow morning. Looking to cool off the house, let Mother Nature do it. Leave the windows open tonight. We're expecting overnight lows in the upper 50s, so a comfortable night ahead. Another warm day tomorrow, but the bottom is going to fall out. We're looking at a sharp cool down as we head into the weekend, and we're tracking those cooler temperatures ahead, and that's coming up. Mark, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Bill. The U.S. House of Representatives.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Another warm, sunny day. More great pictures coming in. This picture from Tanya in Old Forge. This is a great shot. If you're wondering where this is in Old Forge, it's on the covered bridge if you're heading towards the visitor center. This is just a beautiful shot. The foliage is going to be great across the Adirondacks for the next couple of days, but we do have some big changes in the weather that will knock down some of those leaves, and this happens over the weekend. So we're going to take you on the roller coaster of temperatures here. We got up to 87 today, the warmest we've been all week. The record high set today. By the way, that record high previously went back to 1891. So 87 was the high temperature at Griffiths and Rome. By Sunday, we go down almost 40 degrees. 48 for the high on Sunday. So big shock to the system. In addition to the change in temperature, we're going to see clouds, rain, and wind. So we get all the fall weather all at once as we head into the weekend. Let's take a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look pretty quiet across the region. Tonight, fog develops. It's been a theme for the past several mornings, and we will be seeing that again as we head into tomorrow morning. So this switch from today to Sunday is not going to happen all at once. We're going to see gradual drops in temperature. 71 for the high Friday. A cold front arrives Saturday. That will bring widespread rain. We'll see an early high of 61. Then the really chilly weather settles in for Sunday and beyond. You can see temperatures here only in the upper 40s to low 50s over the next several days beginning on Sunday. We've got high pressure that's been driving our weather for the past several days, which will head to the east, and behind it, we're going to find a cold front that will be, again, the catalyst that causes the change. Tonight, look out for some patchy fog. First thing tomorrow morning, it'll be pretty thick. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 50s. Beautiful day tomorrow. Fog gives way to sunshine. Not quite as warm as today, but still a nice afternoon. Temperatures near 80 degrees for the high. More patchy fog tomorrow night. Clouds thicken up on Friday. It won't be quite as nice Friday afternoon. It will still be warm for this time of the year. Temperatures will hit 70 degrees. Some light rain starts to develop later in the day, and this could arrive just in time for some of the high school football games taking place in the evening time. Mostly clear tonight, patchy fog, a low of 58. Tomorrow, another nice afternoon, mostly sunny, 80 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. It gets much colder here as we head through the weekend. The wind picks up on Sunday, a high of 48. Columbus Day 50. We gradually climb into the 50s here as we look ahead to next Wednesday.
Those pictures really were beautiful. Please keep sending those in to us.
I love it. It's so nice. It's so lovely this time of the year.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Bill. Coming up next, how Taylor